Ahoy! I'm Adrian and you're watching No Friends Gaming. Today we're playing Maracaibo with the Uprising expansion on very hard mode, the hardest difficulty. We're playing the rescue scenario against Jacques, the expansion Automa, and so we have three objectives that we need to achieve to win the game. First, we need to exceed Jacques' score, so we need to score higher than Jacques by the end of the game. Second, we need to liberate the Caribbean, so we need to remove all of these nations' ownership cubes from the map. And thirdly, we need to discover the location of freedom fighter Luisa, who is being held captive somewhere in the Caribbean, and then free her. And we do that by uncovering these clue tokens. So when you land at a location with a clue before your main action, you can reveal that clue. And if it's a green clue, then we get 2 points. If it's a red clue, you place it up here and get 2 coins or 1 point per compass. And so we need to find 3 green clues, or in a solo game, simply uncover 11 clues. And then Luisa is found at that last location. And we look at this legacy tile, which will then give us the action of spending 4 combat points to get 6 points and free Luisa. Do that, and that's that objective achieved. Alternatively, you can wait till the end of the game and pay 15 doubloons as ransom to free her. Now, if we get 2 red clue tokens up here on this card, we will no longer be able to uncover clues. We would have to first discard red clue tokens, and you do that by discarding 2 objects that match whatever the clue token says. So you might have to discard 2 books or 2 maps to get rid of a red clue token, then you can start hunting for more clues. So that's the objectives we need to achieve, right? Beat Jacques, free the Caribbean, free freedom fighter Luisa. Okay, so now we need to make some starting game choices. We need to choose which home tile to play as. And so Kingstown here, the home port Kingstown, would give us the combat action of spending 2 combat when we fight against England to gain 4 doubloons and an influence. In this scenario, when you get influence, you get 2 points instead. So there are 3 English cubes that we will seek to remove, but I don't know if that's enough combat to warrant that tile. This one, the Cayman Island. Sugar replaces any good or object. That could get us a lot of flexibility when we are paying for quests, but also to remove clue tokens, right? And especially to, like clear this one so we can get lots of points if we can get more compasses. That would be quite useful. And this one has the best conversion rate as well. So when you unlock your home port, you can spend doubloons to get points. So this is spend 1 doubloon, get 10 points. That's really good. Okay, and then Antwerpen, this is instead of delivery at a city, remove the disc from that city and take 3 doubloons and 3 VP. Well, I am not sure that's going to be too reliable in a solo game because we cannot count on Jacques delivering to cities ahead of us when we want him to then be able to make use of this effect. So that's too inconsistent. Let's put that one aside. I think Cayman Islands is probably the way to go here. Yeah, all right. Now, our cards, we do have a couple master builders here, and with this scenario, we are encouraged to hit a bunch of different villages, and so we could do village actions there, because then we can find all these clues, right? So master builders really are very useful if you are doing a heavy village strategy, and this scenario kind of shoehorns you into that. So these could be a good keep. We do have a couple of assistants here as well. So another thing you could do with all these clues is place assistants where those clue tokens are. And you can uncover the clues when you visit those assistants. The problem is this smuggler is location 7. There's no clues there. Explorer location 9. No clues there either. So not the best, but still, Explorer is a useful ability because we want to get ahead of Jacques on exploration and also on quests to get bonus points. If we fall behind him, we get a small penalty. It's not as bad as against the base game's Automa Gene, but it's still nice to go for exploring, especially because we also have this legacy tile here. So this allows us to, when we pass through here, we can place a figure on the ruin tile, and then we can split our future exploration movement between our explorer and our figure. So then we can get extra bonuses along this track. That's pretty neat. So I do think heavy exploration would suit us this game as well. But yeah, certainly I don't see a reason to play this smuggler. Lorenz de Graaf, and then this card is kind of useless because it requires 3 Spanish cubes, and you can't get more cubes in this scenario. We're removing the cubes, and there's only one Spanish cube for a solo game, so he can never be built. Then we've got Conquer Village and Harbors. These are better late in the game when you can actually afford them. So I guess we'll play the Explorer. So let's put that in our planning area. We'll keep these, and then we can keep 2 more cards, which will probably get goods that we want to discard at villages for delivery. So if we want to play the Explorer, we would do that at Santiago for the village action. We would then need a tobacco to discard. And Santo Domingo is a really good city to hit early because it gets us more of these discs off our shipboard. All these upgrades are really useful early on. So we are just gonna, keep a corn as well. And then these can go away. All right, so now we can have our first turn. Well, we're going to place these in our planning area because we certainly want to build those at some stage, but we're going to go to Santiago and first build the Explorer because we're not going to have enough money to build all of these cards before we get to that location. So let's discard a tobacco. And we're going Master Builders, then we probably want more money to afford the cards. This is useful too, to be able to get specific cards from the display. Maybe that's better first. We're not going to have the village actions to build stuff straight away. All right, we'll unlock this one first. We'll get a figure, and we get 1 village action. Well, that's going to be buying the Explorer. So we spend 7 doubloons and place an assistant at location 9. Then this card comes into play. We will get a carpentry synergy token. There we go. Now we can draw up. So we'll just take 3 off the top. We already have a corn saved up for Santo Domingo, so that's fine. And there we go. Okay. So now it's Jacques' turn. Jacques will explore 2. So he's going to move 1, 2 like so. Then it's back to us. So we can hit Santo Domingo. I really want to. Let's go there. We'll discard a corn. Well, this is an otherwise useless card, so let's get rid of that. And we'll place this disc out, which gets us 3 points. We also get a combat and another disc off, so now we can start working towards the money. Alternatively, we could go for a combat action. Here, the combat action 1 is really good because it's a cheaper way for us to liberate cities and villages, and we could certainly consider getting to Maracaibo. I actually feel like we're not going to get the village actions to build these just yet, so maybe the money is not so useful. Where else are we getting money before? We could get it from quests possibly, but we do have books to get this quest specifically, and a corn. Although this card we might actually just want to buy straight up. Yeah, so Michel de Gramont requires 3 French cubes, and there are at least 3 French cubes on the map. And so these cards are usually, because they're relatively powerful, right? They're usually hard to get in the early game before any cubes hit the map. But in this scenario, we're doing things in reverse. We're removing cubes from the map. Michel's already unlocked. We should actually put him in our planning area. And then we just need another corn, which we can get easily, or book. And that's fine. Although if we start collecting sugar, then we can discard that whenever we need to once we've unlocked this ability that is also useful. But okay, let's go for the combat 1, because I think there is a chance that we hit Maracaibo. That goes away. And so we've done both of those things, and we can draw up now. Well, we definitely take this. Yeah, let's see. So this is a compass. As I say, compasses are going to be pretty good for us. This is also a compass, and exploration movement is good too. Maybe we just get cards to buy now. We will need potentially corn here as well, because we got stuff to save up for this location. But actually, before that, we want to explore some more, right? We explore here, and then we explore there. We can get to a quest already. This quest will unlock discs. Actually, we're probably getting this money still anyway. That will help us afford Michel. Okay, good. So I guess for now we'll just take we'll take another corn. And if nothing else, we can build that card later. Okay, good. So Jacques' turn. And Jacques wants to explore 1. Okay, he's over here now. Let's get to our explorer. We'll get 2 doubloons and explore with 3 movements. So we go 1, 2, 3. We can take another disc off. So Oh, right. Sorry. If we are about to hit Maracaibo, we want to spare sugar. So, that still works. But yes, okay. So we get a disc off. Maybe we do unlock that combat action now. Yes. And then it's back to Jacques. So card number 3. Oh, Jacques is going to block delivery to Maracaibo. Okay, well, that's not as great then. We could still go to Maracaibo, but we can just hit it in future rounds. And especially once we pass this spot on the exploration track, we can hit this city instead, which gets us 3 combat before we draw a combat token. That's so good. So, maybe we're not in a hurry to get to Maracaibo. We'd much rather go to Port Royal. Yeah, and explore and get this quest, because there's a chance that Jacques could overtake us if he draws Explore 2, right? Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and nab that quest right now. We still have a corn and 2 books that we can discard here, right? So we can discard this corn safely. And that's going to deliver... I think we do unlock the Cayman Islands one now. We also want this money, but let's do this first. It'll give us flexibility with the sugar. Then again, we're getting 2 discs off here. We want enough money for him. All right, we'll get this disc off. We'll make a decision shortly when we get this quest. Okay, so we get to Explore 2 now. We go 1, 2. We've crossed this barrier. For the 3 influence, we get 6 points. Now, we can pick up the quest by paying 1 combat value there. We get 2 doubloons for our 1 compass. And 2 discs off. So we can unlock this straight away. We feel we need it, do we? Not necessarily. It's just, if we want to buy the Pioneer, we can get more money here anyway, right? Yeah, okay. I think that's fine. So we don't have to discard the Pioneer as corn, because we can pick up sugar to discard at Puerto Cabezas instead. We will unlock this, and we'll start working towards the money as well. Why not? So that's 2 discs off from the quest's effect, and this will allow us to pay 1 doubloon to get 10 points. Let's do that. And now we should draw sugar off the row, because we want to maybe play that card later. So we want to discard the sugar as corn and then 2 books. Okay, so pretty happy with that. Goes back to Jacques. This is 4th move. 4th move is Explore 2. Well, actually, just as we feared, he explored 2, but that's just as well we got that quest first. Okay, so now we can hit Puerto Cabezas, and first we get to look at a clue. All right, it's a green clue, so we get 2 points. Nice. Green clue right off the bat. That's not too shabby. Now we can discard the sugar as a corn, and we unlock this for $4. And then, well, we also get access to this village action. So in future, at a village, we can spend 3 combat to liberate that village and get a double bonus from placing the cube on our resistance tile. But in any case, we will now discard these 2 books to get this quest, getting 1 point and 4 more money. Okay, and then we need to consider what will happen next. Okay, so this quest comes out here. Let's look at a new preview. But we could shoot for this quest. For that, we would want a spyglass. We have a spyglass here, but we could get another sugar. Actually, these are cards that we'd like to build as well, but maybe we don't need multiple pioneers. Yeah. In any case, let's get the spyglass, and we will get... we'll get these 2 cards. Yes. I'm not sure we're going to need quite so many extra exploration movement. All right, in any case, Jacques' turn. He wants to explore 1. He gets there. We're going to move here then and pick up the quest. So first we look at a clue. And it's a double map clue. Okay, so before we build our compasses up, let's just focus on getting money. So we'll go there and get $2. Now we can discard 2 spyglasses, which we have. And I guess, yeah, we'll keep the Master Builder. Triple Master Builder is so good once we get that going. All right, so there's 2 spyglasses to pick up the quest. $2 for our single compass and a figure. That's our 3rd quest. So we unlock this from our career card, and we will get 2 points and 2 money. And then let's replenish this. So we have a chance now to get the maps we need to get rid of that token. Although now we do want to build. Let's get the maps. Let's get the maps, right? We discard them, then we replenish our hand with these cards that we might actually build at some point. Good. So now to Jacques. Jacques wants to end the round. Okay, so for ending the round, he's going to score 15 points, but he will not play any further cards. And then we will go to interim scoring, and then it'll be our turn for the following round. So we get 1 more turn before he ends the round. That means we're going to advance to here, and well, if we do the exploration, we only get to here. We'd like to hit the quest, right, in one go. So we're going to do a combat. And when you do combat in this scenario, you ignore the modifier here at the top. So I think we should just shoot for the highest value here, fighting for England, or against England, I should say. Yes, so we can spend this 1 combat power for a total of 5, and then do these 2 actions, but we can only liberate villages. That for 2, that for 3. So we will get rid of these 2 English cubes. Okay, so we're going to place this out on our resistance tile here. And I guess we'll just get more money and a point. That's fine. 3 money. 1 victory point. Let's also discard 2 maps. 2 maps there to get rid of this clue token. Keep that clear. Now when we draw up, we should pick up the quest hunters because there is a chance we want to build them, right? Yeah. Okay. So then we store that combat token, and Jacques ends the round earning 15 points. We go to interim scoring. So we're going to play Michel de Gramont, which costs us 10 doubloons. And then bumps our income up, 2 on the doubloon and victory point tracks. Then we can gain our income. So here's 10 doubloons for us and 2 points. Jacques will score for the cards he's played. So that's 50 points. Yes, then these get shuffled. Okay, so 50 takes him up to 65. He's shooting ahead, but this is perfectly normal against Jacques, especially on very hard mode. He's going to score heaps and heaps and heaps. We can make up for that later. Okay. And we remove the discs. We clear these cards. And we reveal the next prestige building. This is the Abbey, which is for exploration. So very likely that we can cross the green barrier and get max points for that, which would be 12. Plus 2 for putting a figure there in the first place. Not bad. We put a quest out at location 15 that goes here. And then let's look at the next preview. Okay, ships return to Havana. It's our turn since Jacques ended the last round. And now what? As I say, it is good for us to be hitting villages. Would have been nice to have like more assistance with village actions on them. I think we actually discarded some as goods, but we can pick up this one to build in a moment. But it'll be too late to actually use. We can get 3 village actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can move here and pick up a clue token at the same time. That's not bad, because I want to start putting out a bunch of master builders and getting this engine rolling. At the same time, we are going to hit our explorer and get here, which means we want our quest hunters out for that, right? We have Michel. But we could get these quest hunters out too. Yeah, all right. I think, therefore, we need to do the triple village action before we hit the explorer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's look at the clue. It is 2 spyglasses. Anyway, let's get money still. We're about to buy a bunch of stuff. We have 3 village actions, so we can buy 3 cards. Now, if we want both the quest hunters, let's play a master builder first, which costs 6. And yes, we can afford these. Good. So these are now going to cost 6 each. So we'll spend a further 12. And we will pay 2 figures. 2. Place out both of these and improve our doubloon income by 2 apiece. So 2, 4. There we go. And we now have 4 compasses. That's wild. Okay. That was 3 actions. We built 3 cards. Okay. So now we draw up, and we probably reserve this. I do have a feeling that extra movement will come in handy. We want to pick up sugar whenever possible, but also that's a car we might actually want to build. Grave Digger, 3 points when we liberate. That's actually really good in this scenario. If we are 8 things to liberate, that could be 24 points, which is just ridiculous. I mean, wait, we need maps for this, which is going to happen in a moment. That being said, we've got sugar that we can substitute for maps. Let's draw one off the top first. It's more sugar. So we're feeling pretty safe in terms of having just like the cards we need to discard. So we'll take the Gravedigger, looking to build him at some stage. Okay, so let's replenish this now. And Jacques will move, and he wants to block delivery to location 4. That's going to be there. Okay, so now we go to our Explorer. We gain 2 doubloons, and we move 1, 2, 3. Now, when we move through here, we get to put a figure out at the ruins. We can't use it straight away, but in future turns, when we get exploration movement, we can split the movement between the 2 things. Okay, we're going to discard 2 sugar. Here we are. To get this, and since we now have 4 compasses, we will get 8 money, and then for an influence, 2 points. So that's 10 minus 2, 8 money. For it being our 4th quest, we will get 3 points. Okay, so now drawing up, and we could get another pioneer, but we know we will want corn, right? And I have a feeling now I don't want to hit Maracaibo until we unlock this. We also don't want to liberate too many places until we get our Gravedigger out. I know that's pretty morbid, but such is life. I feel like, maybe we do hit Port Royal, but we need to get the pioneers out first. Actually, maybe we do village actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although, It's not bad to stop here for just 2 village actions, because we get a bonus thing at blue fields. So you get to reveal the top card of the project stack, and then whatever the object is showing, that would determine a bonus reward we get. That's pretty nifty. I think in that case, we probably go here next. And build out some cards. That's all very well, but then we need to get a corn and 2 spyglasses for Puerto Cabezas. So sugar can substitute spyglass here. Although maybe before we do further exploration, such as up there, we'd want to get this pioneer out as well. So because we need so much exploration now that we'll be splitting it between 2 things, I think 2 exploration movement would be worthwhile. And these are the same synergies as well. That's really good. As soon as we get a harbor, we get even more income. Yeah, all right. We'll take you and a sugar. Why not? Yeah. Okay. And then Jacques wants to explore 2. So he'll go 1, 2. Now, man, he's threatening to cross the barrier before us, but I don't think it's right to go there when we have the opportunity to pick up a clue and play out 2 more cards. We've got lots of money for it as well. We can actually put out the Master Builders first. Do we put out the Master Builders first? We might put out 1 Pioneer. Yeah, see, even when we're trying to do multiple village actions, we're still not getting enough to play all of these cards. Okay, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to blue fields. So we will first look at a clue token. We've got a discard here as well. Yeah, that might be a problem. Okay, we'll look at a clue. And it's a double book clue. We've got 4 compasses, so we get 4 points there. But we're going to need to draw up cards to to let us... maybe we need to unlock our hand size. That's going to be really important here. Yeah, okay. Sorry, we're going to reveal the top card of the project stack. It is a map. So a map gets us a figure. Then we can do 2 village actions. We could just play out 2 master builders, but what would be the point if we're not getting more village actions after that? I think what we do then is... maybe we play the shipbuilder so that we can use its village actions after interim scoring. And we play a pioneer so we can get more income while also more movement. We can play this one as well in interim scoring, or right now actually. We'll just play the 2 pioneers, reserve this in our planning area. Yeah. Reserve the Gravedigger too, man. Well, the Gravedigger will be better once we can get a medallion to boost this income as well. All right. We'll play the 2 pioneers then. At a discount of 1 each, that's going to cost us 12 and 2 figures, which we have. Great. Actually, where are we going to get another figure for the shipbuilder? Spend 12. So possibly from liberating this. Actually, right. As soon as we do a combat, we can get a figure from our resistance tile as well. We're probably okay then. No, we're about to do an exploration. That doesn't really work, does it? There is a tiny chance that we get a figure here. We can go for that. That's probably okay, right? Fine. We're going to put up both pioneers anyhow to get 4 more doubloon income in total. We'll reserve the shipbuilder. I think that's a really important card to build out. We're not going to be able to afford the Gravedigger yet anyhow. Shipbuilder is going to cost us 5. We need to find 2 money somewhere as well. Probably not too hard. Getting 5 movement. We're getting to here. Oh, right. Puerto Cabezas would do a combat. And that can get us money as well. Okay. Then let's make sure we get what we need to discard here. We need a corn, right? And then 2 spyglasses. Well, we have a sugar, but let's just get this spyglass and save that sugar to pick up after for flexibility. And then it's back to Jacques. Okay, so Jacques wants to block delivery to Maracaibo. Okay. Sure thing. We get to Puerto Cabello. Oh, right. We need to clear these before we can get this clue. But that's okay. We're likely to want to hit Puerto Cabezas again later. We can get rid of the clue then. And actually, at that point, we will have our higher hand size, right? That's our next unlock. So we're going to discard a corn. Discard a corn to start unlocking this. We will then discard 2 spyglasses, but one of them's a sugar, in order to get this quest, and for our 4 compasses, we will get 4 combat value, then we draw a combat tile. Also, for it being our 5th quest, we get 2 points. So, combat, please. And, oh, there's a figure. Interesting. Interesting. If we fight for France, we can get a figure this way, and we do have spare combat too. In fact, fighting for France is the way that we clear our resistance tile. It has to happen that way, right? Okay, so we get a figure. We get 2 combat value, but we're going to bump it to... I think we bump it to 6. We do need the 6, right? We spend 4. So we got 6 total, which means we can clear a city and a village. So we will clear this. Yeah, we clear this. That gets us 3 money. And probably unlikely to visit here. Actually, this is even less likely. It has no clues. Okay, this one lets us unlock a disc, so we get the extra hand size. Hooray! We will also get another figure for taking this location on our resistance tile. Now we filled our resistance tile, so we will get 3 money and 1 point per combat tile. We now have 2 combat tiles, so that's 2 points. And then these are cleared. 3 money. Okay. Then we'd better put the next quest out. Then it's Jacques' turn. So Jacques, this is his 4th card, yeah? His 4th card, he takes a quest from between locations 2 and 19. Well, there is one here. That's his first quest, actually. We are way ahead of him there, feeling pretty safe. Oh, we should have drawn up as well, so we can draw... Okay, 5 more cards. Brilliant. We just get sugar whenever possible. And, man, that is good income, but the thing is... we can't afford it. So I guess we do put out the shipbuilder next, yeah. We'll just draw 3 off the top then. Okay, don't think we need anything else specific yet. Another master builder. A Maracaibo who can never be played. Okay, so that's fun. Anyway, sorry. Jacques did his thing, he got a quest. Right, so now it's our turn again, and we can actually just end the round. That's probably fine. End the round. We don't want to do more combat until we get the Gravedigger out. This would still be 18 points on top of... That's so insane, right? Yeah, so we are going to do exploration, and I think we're quite happy to end the round. We get 2 extra movement, so we can move 4. We split it this way. We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And passing this barrier, we get 4 extra points. And we can discard 2 maps. So there's 1. And we'll discard a sugar. It's another useless Spanish-related card. In order to reveal the top card here and get the corresponding benefit, for Spyglass, we get 4 points because each influence is worth 2 points. Okay, so then... it's back to Jacques, although we need to draw up again. Well, there's a sugar. And we'll just draw off the top. Although, wait, harbour. No, wait, we've got a major harbour now. That can trigger all of this extra doubloon income. Eventually, we can't afford it yet. But Okay, that's a card we want to buy. Now let's just draw off the top then. French Galleon. Combat with France. We might still do that twice. 7 money for 4 combat over 2 combat actions and 3 points. It's okay, it's okay. Who knows? We may or may not play that. Alright. Now for Jacques. He's going to explore 1, so he just moves there. We will now end the rounds. We gain 3 points. That means Jacques is going to start the next round. And we now trigger interim scoring, so we're going to play out the shipbuilder, right? I mean, it would be nice to play something that boosts income, but we really need to use him straight away on our next run through the track. So this is going to cost us 5. And we place an assistant in location 2. We can uncover more of these clues. And, oh, right, we need... Sorry, before interim scoring hits, when we take this action, we should actually clear these, right? We've got a book and a sugar. Book and sugar. To clear this token. And then we need to keep these cards for buying, right? So we don't clear this just yet. Okay, sorry. In interim scoring then, we build the shipbuilder. We already have the carpentry synergy. That's fine. We now get our income. We'll get 18 money. And 2 points. And Jacques will score 45. 45 is taking him to 110. Okay, there we go. Then, sorry, we needed to draw up. So, just 2 off the top again, yeah. Jacquot. Wow, Jacquot would have been nice before income, but nah. We still play the shipbuilder. Okay, so now we clear the discs. We clear this row. Another master builder, if we can get that. Next prestige building is the Academy for ship upgrades, and we do have a lot of those. We're doing pretty well there. So, yeah, that could score well for us. Then a new quest at location 18. And ships return to Havana. It's now Jacques' turn. Shuffle these. Okay, so we've got to hit our 2 assistants. I don't know if we care about anything in between right now. Then we can hit this. We need to hit this as often as we can. Okay, we're definitely playing the Gravedigger before that then. Man, a medallion would be nice. So, Jacques is going to explore 2. He actually overtakes us. And he can only ever explore up to 2 at a time. So we're not in trouble yet, but we need to hit this soon. So, yeah, like only letting him take 1 more turn in routine would be ideal. We need to hit these 2 straight away then. Right. We'll go right to our shipbuilder. We'll first uncover a clue. Now, wait. Can we... We don't need to discard stuff yet. Because we got all the compasses, we just want to hit that as often as possible when we get red clues. And it's a green clue anyway. Okay, 2 points. We will boost our combat by 1, unlock a ship disc, which should now be this one. Very good upgrade when we get to it. And then 2 village actions. We most certainly play this Grave Digger, but maybe we play more Master Builders first. Now, just a moment. We're going to hit this with 2 extra movement. So, yeah, we don't need this Pioneer, do we? But in any case, we'll play Master Builders first. Let's play this one for 5. Then the Grave Digger, because we're not going to get more village actions before we hit this, right? And the Grave Digger will only cost 9. 10, 1 change. Okay, so whenever you displace an ownership marker, which the rules do clarify includes liberating them, you get 3 VP. So that's fantastic. We now need to draw up again. Let's reserve the major harbor. Very certain I want to play you. Not so certain about the rest. Yeah, it might be a bit too late for Jacot. Yeah, we'll just remove French cubes if we get the appropriate combat token, but we should just draw the master builder, get more sugar, draw off the top. Right? Okay. Right. So Jacques will explore 1 and gets to there. It is too late for Jacques. Haha. We will go here and get 2 doubloons. Then we can advance 5 exploration steps. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now, we could go straight to here, and we certainly can use sugar as books to discard, but we could take it slower. Given that this quest is actually giving us exploration again, I do feel like we just slow roll this, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to move here and get 5 doubloons. Now, we pay 1 figure, which we have, in order to gain 8 money for our 4 compasses, 10 minus 2, and 3 more exploration movement. Well, now we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will get 4 points and 4 coins. And we get to discard 2 books for some effect. So let's see. We have a book there, and we'll just discard a sugar additionally. Oh, right. For claiming this quest, we get 2 points. And so now we look, since we discard the 2 books, we look at the top project card, and it's a spyglass, so we will get 5 combat. Well, that could come in handy. Okay. Although now 1 of it's going to be wasted here, but maybe that's okay. Let's see. We've done the exploration. We should have gained 4 points for passing this barrier. We get to unlock this dude for having passed this. We kind of forgot, but all right. We will get 3 points, 3 money. Okay, good. Well, we now draw up, and there is sugar right there. Actually, it's also an assistant in a location with a clue left. Oh, there's only 1 there, though. I know. We might actually find the 3rd green clue. It's pretty plausible now, without really having to force our way into new locations with clues. Maybe we pick up the spyglass. We can discard for that as well. Yeah, we'll just take the spyglass then. Probably don't need to play any sailors, even though we're swinging into doing combat now. Pretty happy with that. Okay. And so to Jacques. Jacques would like to block delivery at Maracaibo. Okay, well, that's fine. We got a better location. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 and discard a corn. Oh, yeah, corn. We'll discard a sugar for that. Okay, who cares about Jacot? That's fine. And we will unlock this. Okay, so now we get to explore 3 again. Boosted by Pioneers is 5, so we can go... Do you know what? I don't think we move this one this time. Because if we do, we can only move this guy up to 4. And that would get us 4 points or 2 points, or the 3 combat, which we don't need. But by moving this one 5, we get this bigger benefit here. And what happens after this is, if we take 2 more exploration actions, very easy to do before the game ends, we can get to this space, and then these 2 spaces. So yeah, we don't need to move this guy right now. We're just going to get 4 points, 4 money. And now we do this. So we're going to advance our combat marker 3, but we can only fit 2 more. Now we do a combat. And let's see, if we fight for Spain, we can actually get 6 combat, but it would be wasted, right? Because there's only 1 Spanish cube to remove. I think while we have the chance, we do France. We're going to use this 4 combat value. And we're going to pay 2, so we have a total of 6, so we can liberate a city at the same time. So we liberate these 2 locations, we get 2 money for this one. For liberating 2 cities, Gravedigger will score us 3 points apiece, that's 6 points. It takes us to 78. Then we store these and we can grab another disc off and a figure. So now we need to start working on points. 3, 4, 5, 6. We do qualify for the 10.1. Let's take that off. Let's see. We should discard 2 spyglasses to get this clue away, just in case. We should... Yeah, we should pick up sugar to replenish. If we go to Puerto Cabezas, we need herbs, but there's no more herbs there. We need corn. I think we just draw off the top now. Yeah, 2 off the top is fine. Okay, fine. Then it is to Jacques. Jacques would like to take a quest, and so he must take this one here. Okay. Well. We still want to get out a bunch of master builders. I'm thinking of hitting blue fields again. Man, it would be so good if we can get this medallion for income there, but also here with this captain. And then the major harbor. It's better to go for those income cards, right? But playing this just for the medal, I don't know. Maybe we don't need that in the captain. We just go for master builders. It's a shame. I really wish we'd found more assistants that gave us village actions. Maybe we shouldn't have thrown the other ones away earlier. But that's all right. We will simply play 2 master builders right now. Play the major harbor for interim scoring. Because these are not so great for income. Yeah, all right, we'll play 2 master builders. The first one costs us 4, and the next one costs us 3. So that's a total of 7. And we can reserve another card if we think any of these are worth building. I mean... Points for synergy tokens. We're about to get one here with Major Harbor. We'll definitely get the royalty token. Like, we'll have at least 3. This could score 10 points. This would score 6, which is not as good, but it gets us the doubloon income, which is 2 points at the end of the game as well. So, eventually we might look to build these 2. This one's potentially more points, although it is more expensive. But let's store that. Okay. And then... Yeah, sorry. I went ahead and did the village actions, but I needed to move my ship first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So since we move 4, we do get 2 village actions. We actually get these effects as well. So let's do that before we play the master builders, right? So clue token, it's 2 herbs. We'll just place it there, 4 points. We can look at the top project card. It is a book. Book gets us 2 points. Then, Then we do build those master builders. I don't think any of that changed our plans. We still want to reserve this, I suppose. And now we pick up, but we would like to potentially go here to Puerto Cabezas. So we will need... Well, we've got a corn and 2 sugar. But if we want a chance to build this card, we just need an herb, so we can take you. In fact, oh, that's an assistant with village actions that we would get to use once on the final round of the game, but could still be worth playing. I don't know. Let's just draw another card off the top. Okay, a quest hunter. It's a bit late for that now. But anyway, it's on to Jacques. Jacques will end the round. That's his 5th card play. Okay, so we get one more thing. Well, then the thing is... do we go to Puerto Cabezas? I'm not so sure. Because we can go there on the next round. And we like to slow play it in the final round, because then Jacques will give us 2 extra turns after he triggers the end of the game. So ideally, we go super slowly. We can pick this up then. We'll get this clue at the same time if we need it. We can actually go straight and do some more exploration now. We do an exploration here. We do an exploration there. We can then use... because there's only 2 more exploration actions left. We can then use this for combat action. We're going to need 3 more combats, but we could actually pick up this clue by going here as well. And get more village actions to play all our cards. Yeah, possible. Okay, fine. We're going up here. And then our combats could be this, and a combat here at the village using this action. I don't mind that at all. Okay. That should be fine. Okay, so exploration. We're going to just move 1 there for 6 points and 1 here for 3 points. That's a total of 9. We go to 93 points. We are going to... yes. Now go to interim scoring. Okay, so Jacques ends the round by scoring 15 points. He's now at 125. And we want to buy the... wait a sec. What were we... wanted to improve income. Right, Major Harbor. Right. Okay, so this is going to have a discount of 4. We only pay 16. And so Major Harbor comes out, gets us the Harbor Synergy icon. We get 4 victory point icon, 4 victory points income here. For the Harbor icon, we will get an additional 6 doubloon income. All right, I'm just going to double check our income. We should be, so we're at 24. We've earned 16 extra income. 10, 12, 14, 16. And then victory point income is at 6. That's 2, 4, 6. Good, that's all correct. All right, now, we built from our planning area. We can't draw. Okay, so we will then do income. We get 24 money. So that's 25 minus 1. We get 6 points. 99. Jacques will earn 45 points. So he's going up. Where is he? Oh, 170. Oh, boy. Okay. And these get shuffled. And then we clear the discs. We clear these cards. And we reveal the final prestige building. It is a military base for combat tokens. We have 3 of them. We're looking to potentially do 2 more combat actions and then this village action to clear all the cubes. So, yeah, 5 times 2, 10. Maybe not the best, but anyway. New quest. Okay, we didn't draw a preview, but here's the next quest, which will come out at location 12. So there we are. We're really... not afraid of Jacques on that front. Don't really care about those. We will put out a new preview, sure, and then return to Havana. Jacques ended the round. It's our turn. Okay, well, we should hit our assistants. So there. We will get this clue token. Now, wait, we need to clear this first so we can get more points. So I think we do want to build this shipbuilder, getting even more village actions in a moment, but also another opportunity at a clue location. So let's discard these two, right? 2 sugar. 2 sugar as herbs. Yeah. All right. To clear that, now we can unveil this clue, and it is a red token. It goes there. We get 4 points. 2, 4. We have 103 points. There's a 100 marker. Now, our assistant gets us a combat point. It gets us a disc off. So let's get this off. Now we get 10 points. And it also gets us 2 village actions. Now we can put out this ship builder. We can put out the master builder first, just make it cheaper, because we are going to get quite a few village actions on this final run through. Yeah. All right. So we'll play the master builder, which will now only cost 2. And now we get a discount of 5 on everything. So we can play this ship builder for 3 money. Fantastic. And we place an assistant at location 10. Now, just a moment. We have 7 unlocks on our shipboard. So we've unlocked our final career card task. We will earn 6 points and 6 money. And that's flipped. All right. Then our turn is done. We built our 2 things. Anything else? We might reserve this for scoring. We need to be finding cheap ways to score, right? Because we need maps here too. All right, let's reserve this because potentially it's points. Yeah, this pinnace. Now we have, that's also 6 points, and 4 doubloon incomes, 8 points. Also it's a map. Also it's a sugar, but we need maps. We get them, all of them are maps. We only need 2 maps. We get 2 maps and a sugar. How's this scoring? If we can get a medallion, it's 8 points for 12. These are both essentially 8 points for 12, right? Because the 4 doubloon income gets us 2 points at the end of the game. So we'll get 2 maps for discarding. And when we're potentially playing these out for scoring. But let's take a sugar anyhow, just in case, and 1 off the top, which is another sugar. Wonderful. Let's replenish. And then to Jacques. Jacques wants to explore 2. 1, 2. Okay. So, what's going on here? I knocked him out of the way. He was over there, right? Good. That's another village action too. Okay, good. We're going to hit this, right? So we move 1, 2, 3, 4. That qualifies us for 2 village actions. We first, discard the 2 maps that we drew. Yes, on the more useless cards to clear this token. Now we get this. It's another red clue. We get another 4 points. Spyglasses now. We do have a spyglass here on the card that we are pretty happy to discard. But anyway, we get 2 village actions. So our first village action will be this. We spend 3 combat power to liberate this location and get a double bonus. Well, we can get 2 points, but given that we want to buy so many cards now, some of which can be quite expensive with those prestige buildings, my instinct is to get the 6 money instead of 2 points. So let's do that. 6 money. And there we are. Okay. We're going to want to do the English combat first before we do the French one, so we can continue getting rewards from our resistance tile. We need to clear this, and you're not allowed to place the same color cube adjacent to another on this resistance tile. Okay, now what? There's a second village action, so we should build a card. And at the moment, we're just trying to seek out points where possible. We do need the royalty token at some stage. I think we just get that now. So this is going to score the most, right? The academy. So we're going to spend, we get a discount of 5, we spend 15 and place a figure there. We get 2 points. And we get the royalty synergy token, which will get us 2 more points income. And nothing else so far? Okay. In any case, that's 3 tokens. So now it does become worthwhile to play these, but potentially we could get another. These cards aren't really helping though. But finding Medallion would be really nice. This is a good card to build though. That could get us just enough unlocks from our shipboard for even more points. What do we have here? This is essentially 8 points for 12, which is it's good. It's good enough. It's good enough. Reserve that. We'll build you. In any case, we do want the sugar. But I feel like we need to just hunt for cards, right? Let's discard this Spyglass and sugar to clear this token. We will pick up these 2 and 3 off the top then. More sugar. So glad to see that. Okay, right. A medallion on an assistant at a location with a clue that we've yet to fetch and a village action. Okay, so how many clues are still on the board? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need to clear 3 clues to be certain of finding Luisa. We take a risk, but actually, no, we will get 3 clues, right? Here, Puerto Cabezas. Okay, and then we play this mercenary here as well. So that could be the 3 clues. So if we're really unlucky and don't find another green one, we'll at least have found 11 clues, which is the other trigger to find the location of Freedom Fighter Luisa. Okay, we've drawn up. It's now Jacques' turn. Jacques wants to explore one. Okay, and now we can hit our explorer and get 2 coins plus 5 exploration. So we'll just move there and there. So we get 10 plus 6, 16 points. Taking us to 141, as well as a village action. So now we can play this mercenary, I suppose. And the synergy token will help us score stuff here too, right? So it is definitely worth it. Although, are we going to need more figures somehow, somewhere? At least these are scoring cards that don't cost figures. That's actually really important too. Let's replenish this. Ooh, interesting. Wait a moment. We could pick this guy up and build him instead of this merc, because it doesn't slow us down, but it can get us a clue here. Does that change anything? No, we need the medallion. Okay, that is still worth it. We'll play the merc now. So that will cost us 1 doubloon and an assistant at location 19. We get a medallion. Wunderbar. All right. So now we can draw a sugar. Just take this anyway, even we don't play him. I don't know. 7 points. 7 points there. No, we need another figure for it, though. That's the issue. But we'll get him for the sugar. Sugar? Should we be finding more point-scoring cards, though? Let's see, we'll get 2 village actions here. One of which will be to build... No, we've got the merc out now. We'll get 1 village action for him. 3 village actions. We will get a village action... Well, we get a build for interim scoring. So 4 more cards. We get to play 4 more cards. Which is going to be these 3. These all score pretty well for us now. And then another prestige building, because by then we should have another figure for clearing this city, yes. I think that's fine. Okay, so in that case, we don't really care about any specific cards. We're not really hunting for any better scoring ones because I think these are already good enough. We will simply draw this for its sugar. Okay, so Jacques' turn. Master Builder. Okay, that's the last Master Builder, isn't it? Wow, we found all 6. Okay, Jacques wants to take a quest. So he'll take this one. Yay. Okay, we will move to this assistant and look at this clue. And it will go there for 4 points. The assistant is this one in 10 Caracas. Okay, we get 2 money. We remove a disc. So remove that. We get 2 village actions. Now, wait a sec. We can remove a disc at Puerto Cabezas. We can remove a disc at our mercenary. So actually, we would want to build the aristocrat to remove a second disc from our last upgrade, which would get us 6 more points. This is really an 11-point card. Okay, that's super awesome. That needs to be built. So I'm sure there's no other disc removal abilities that we have coming up. At the moment, 8, 9, 10. This is 10 points. This is 12, 13 points. This is 10 points as well. Okay. Are we going to be able to afford all of them? I feel like maybe the magazine is too expensive. Or maybe the prestige buildings are too expensive and we don't build those. This is 13 points. Prestige building would be 14 points, but cost a figure as well. And it's 2 coins more expensive. So, okay. Then these will be our 4 card plays, at least as far as I can see right now, of what's good enough to build. So I think we are very unlikely to play any more assistants. We'll do this one first. So this is going to cost us 7. And we will get 4 doubloon income. And 2 points for each assistant. And we have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll get 8 points. Taking us to 153. Okay. Second village action. And we'll just play this one. Is there a chance we can get this icon? Very unlikely. There's no cards out there right now that do it. But we are certainly doing aristocrat, right? Actually, no, it's not certain. If Jacques draws the card that blocks delivery to Puerto Cabezas, then, yeah, and he hasn't drawn it yet, then the aristocrat will not get us that bonus. Let's place the aristocrat here anyway, just in case, but we will play the pinnace, because I think it is more likely that the aristocrat does not get us an extra unlock compared to us getting the 5th synergy token. Okay, so that's another 7 money. Let's group those together. 7 money to get 4 more doubloon income and 2 points for each synergy token. There's 4 of those, so another 8 points. Now 161. Okay, so when we draw, we could actually draw the Master Builder. Because we're running out of money now, right? It could get us a cheap way to get some points while cheapening other cards. That is the best value for money that we can see right now. This is more village actions. But it's too late. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Let's also discard 2 maps. Yeah, we'll discard 2 maps to clear this clue. We are going to pick up the Master Builder, therefore. We have a lot of leeway. We have 2 more cards in hand. So we'll just draw off the top. Maybe we'll find something even better. But I doubt it. There we go. Replenishing. And then it's to Jacques, who will, with his 4th action, take another quest. Now, wait a moment. There's no quests left on the map. He can't take this one. So he will take this. So, new preview. And we're still beating him on quests. Even if he gets 1 more, that's fine. We're going to go to this location then. We're going to discard a corn. Easy enough. To unlock this, that's 3 points. All right, we unlock there too. Wait a moment. Oh, we don't need the aristocrat to get our unlocks. Huh. We unlock at Puerto Cabezas. We unlock at our mercenary. The aristocrat is not needed. Interesting. Okay, let's reserve the Master Builder then. Okay, right. So we get 3 combat power and then draw a combat tile, but we're most certainly fighting for England, so we can clear our resistance tile. Yes, England with 2 points and 2 combat strength. Well, we need 3 to clear a city, so we will pay 1 combat. And so that's done. We will get this cube off, which gets us a figure. And now it goes here for 1 victory point. We've cleared our resistance tile, and we get 3 money, and 1 point per combat token, which is 4. So 4 more points. 2, 4. Okay. Then, drawing up, again, we'll just try and find better scoring cards. I mean, this is a pretty good scoring card now. 8 points for 12. But again, we can't necessarily afford everything. Let's draw 1 off the top, then we'll draw the priest. This is 7 points for 11, which is not as great as this. Wait. With the discounts. 6 points for 7. 6 coins for 7 points. Just mixing up my words. Or for 7 coins, 8 points. So that's a better ratio, but if we have enough money, the priest is still better. We're gonna need to discard a whole bunch of stuff in a sec, though. At Puerto Cabezas, we've got a corn saved up. We've got 2 sugar then for the quest. We'll also put a clue down, so we might want more sugar to discard there. I think we just draw off the top first. None of these help with the specific things we know we'll need, so we'll draw this. It is a sugar. Nice. Okay. Sorry, let me just think for a moment, just gather my thoughts. We did that combat. We've drawn up again. It's now Jacques' turn. Since there's nothing else, we're just going to hit this, this, and this. He's probably going to end the game in the meanwhile. Actually, it's possible he ends it in a moment, then we only get 2 more actions. Yikes. We might not have time to hit our mercenary. I guess we see what he draws now. Okay, he's not ending it yet. He moves his Explorer 1. So, okay. Very likely he ends it next round, though, but we now do have time to hit all of these, because when he triggers the endgame, we get 2 further turns. So we're going to go right to Puerto Cabezas. We will discard a corn. Sorry, before we do that. Whoops. Let's look at the clue. And it's 4 points there. Okay, so we will discard the corn. To unlock this disc, we'll discard 2 herbs from cards that are too expensive or not useful. To get this, 4 more points for our 4 compasses, and $4. It's our 7th quest, so we get 2 points. And now we can take the priest into hand. We could actually discard these now, although there is a chance we want to play this. That's the thing. Yeah, I guess we see if we draw any more sugar or herbs to clear this token before we get our final clue. So yeah, let's draw 2 off here. And we do have an herb. That helps. Let's get the priest. Which is better than, yeah, those other cards to potentially play. We get 2 more card builds. So, magazine, priest, potentially. We'll figure that out in a sec. Okay, so let's reveal that. Let's put this down. Put out a new preview quest. Not that it really matters. I don't think this will ever be relevant. Okay. Got our 6 cards we've replenished. Okay, so Jacques now is ending the round. Great. So now we get 2 further turns, and then the game ends. So that will be just enough for us to clear these. We've got enough combat power saved up that we know that will be possible. Actually, we've got a figure for that too. So we're going to move here and reveal this. Oh, let's clear that. So we discard 2 herbs, well, a herb and a sugar to clear this token. Now we get this clue. Oh, but it's green anyway, which is actually worse. If we got a red one, because it's our 11th clue, we still find Luisa, but we would get 4 points, but that's okay. 2 points there, that's fine. And so we have discovered Luisa's location. So let's remove these. and flip the card. It says, Luisa is being held at the location you currently find yourself. Try to free her. Add Legacy Tile 39 to this location. To free Freedom Fighter Luisa, you must at some point during your turn fulfill that tile. Alternatively, you must pay 15 doubloons ransom at the end of the game. Remove all clues from the game, return them to the game box. Okay, so let's get rid of all these clues. They're no longer relevant. And we can pay for combat to get 6 points. So that will free Luisa. It will save us from having to pay the 15 doubloons at the end of the game, although that would get us 4 points. Now, the thing is, would we have enough combat strength after that, in the worst case scenario, to do the combat here and get these French cubes off? We're about to unlock an assistant, a figure, I should say. So we can spend 2 figures, we'd have 2 combat left over. So even if we draw the minimum on a combat tile, that's 2 combat strength, we would be able to add enough, because we only need 3 more to clear 2 villages. Yeah, that's easy enough. So we're very happy to do this. We'll spend 4 combat now to free Luisa, and that scores us 6 points. Okay, so now we're at 189. Luisa has been freed, so that's the first objective complete. We then need to clear these, and then we need to beat Jacques at the end of the game. Okay, so now we can actually take our assistant action, which is to gain a figure, remove a disc, so obviously that one will get us 6 points, and get a single village action. And now, actually, we might need to save these, so we just... Priest would cost 7, magazine would cost 13. Do we have 20 to spend? Easily, right? Let's see, the magazine is 13 points. But if we can take this, we get 14 points. 14 points, but we have to pay 2 extra. We can do that and a priest. Right? 22. We definitely have enough. We have 25 money, in fact. So those 2 cards would cost us 22. I think that's good enough then. Patron here is 7 points only. These aren't as good. Yeah. These cards certainly aren't as good, but we will play the priest and then be able to draw up more to see if we can get an even better scoring card somehow, maybe. Actually, wait a sec. We have enough combat with a figure and 2 combat points here. So we can use a figure up there, and maybe we can potentially find something that's even better than the priest. Who knows? But we are certainly not playing the magazine then. Yes. Wait. This is 8 points. This is 13. We could actually afford both if we can earn enough money from our combat. Just a moment. The Abbey will cost 15. This will cost 13, so we need 28. And we have 25. A combat can get us money here. We'll have 28. Okay. So let's get the Abbey, and then we'll see if we draw a better scoring card, but it's almost certainly going to be magazine then. We can get both. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to spend 15. There we go. On the Abbey, so we place a figure there for 2 points, and we'll get a further 12 at the end of the game, so... and then we'll just draw up from the top. And there's a governor, which is 9 points, not quite as good. Pinus, which is not quite as good either. We'll have 5 combat tokens, so that'll be 5 points. This is the 2. 1 point for the doubloon income is, yeah, it's not really needed. Okay, did I forget something? Just a moment. Right, sorry. The medallion that we gained when we played this should have gotten us 3 more doubloon income. So actually this goes up 3, but it can't go beyond here, so we get a point income instead. Actually, man, If doubloon income is that useful, I don't think it changes any of our decisions there. No, it does not. But what I realize now is we should have been gaining more points for our grave digger. So we should, I think we only did it the first time, right? So we removed 2 cubes, did the grave digger for 6 points. But since then we've removed 2 more cubes, right? So that's 6 more points. Okay, sorry, let's score that now. We're now at 203, and now we get a second turn since Jacques triggered the endgame. And we will go here to do a final combat. So, okay, so we're fighting against France, and we get 5 combat value, which is all we need. So we're going to do these 2 actions and spend 5 combat to remove the cubes, placing them here for 3 money and a point. And we get 6 points from our grave digger. Not going to forget that time. Okay, good. There we go. And we go to interim scoring. Jacques scores 15 points for triggering the end of the game, so he goes to 85 now. And we get to put out this magazine. That's the most points we can get, right? So we're going to spend 15 money, which should be what we have here. Sorry, 13 money, which is what we have. 6 at 7, 13. Whew, all right, discount of 5, 13. And so we will get 3 points for each synergy token, of which we have 4, so that's 12 points. The magazine itself will be worth 1 point. That's a really good play. So now we do our income. Right. Well, we have 9 victory point income and 10 points here for 19 points. So 241. And then we go to card scoring. All right, we've gathered up our purchase cards here for scoring, but first, actually, we need to score for the cards that Jacques played in his final round. So we have 50 points worth of cards here, taking him to 235 points. But what's hilarious is we've already exceeded that. So now we will score for our cards. We have this one scoring 12. This one scoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 upgrades. So 18 points. And then we have 10, 13, 16, 18, 20, 30, 35, 39, 41. Let me just double check that. 6, 11, 15, 21, 25, another 15, 40, 41 points. Okay, so that takes us up to 312. 312 points. And so, we freed the freedom fighter Luisa. We liberated the Caribbean by removing all ownership cubes. And we scored 312 points against Jacques, who only scored 235. So we met all 3 conditions for victory. We have won. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And please comment down below with any thoughts you have about strategy or how I might have played better. But until next time, that's another dead robot.